Hello everybody. So today we're going to be taking a look at the LG smartphone. It's the K92, model K92. It's not charging is what it's doing. So we already know that the charging port is bad. So rather than I was going to like replace the charging port, but honestly, it's cheaper just to buy the whole board. It is a daughter board, so it's a separate board from the main board. And it was a lot cheaper just to buy the whole board rather than just a charge port to replace it. So I was like, I mean, it's a lot easier for the repair as well. But it is a small board, so I thought it would be a good excuse to use my digital microscope, guys. So this is not, I've been sitting on this for a while. It hasn't even been out of the box yet. So here we go, an unboxing of the digital microscope. This has a lot of pretty cool features. Really anxious to put it to use, so we're going to do it on this repair and show you how it works, and it's going to be fun. Get to finally use it. So let's see what we can do with this K92 to get it to working again. It does, whenever you try to plug it in, you can tell that it's really loose, so it's a bad port for sure. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, because remember, all good repairs require a cup of coffee. And let's get this digital microscope all set up, and let's have a look at this LG K92 cell phone. Okay, we got everything set up. We have the little board here that we were talking about. You can see that it's pretty tiny. It's very, very tiny. And also you can even, let's zoom in a little bit. You can even see how tiny some of these components are on this board. Very, very tiny. Hard to even really be able to see them, let alone get a read on them, but we do have our little like digital microscope, and you can see that we can see pretty good with this thing. Let's have a look at, this is the culprit we're working on right here, guys, the charging port. Let's come up a little bit. Come up all the way with this thing. Focus it in. There we go. We can see that this little guy likes to really stick out there, you know. But when he's in the phone, I do have it on the hot plate. It's hot enough now. We can see that the charging port is kind of pretty much hid, but so we had it on the hot plate to heat it up some, and it is warm. So let's go ahead and get it apart. We'll come back to this in a minute. We need to heat it up to get the adhesive off, and to help, we put a little alcohol on it. This will help break the adhesive. And let's see here. Usually it's better to get it in a corner. It's the best place to start, is in the corner, but it's not going to start that easy, is it? It's going to give me a hard time. Kind of what I was expecting. There it comes. It's a really flimsy cover, it appears. Okay, just put that there. Looks like it's going to be coming up pretty easy now, so getting my head. Yeah, here it is. So I'm getting ahead of myself here. So I thought, what we should do is go ahead and check how much current this thing is even if it is. All right, so first of all, let's plug it up and see what it's doing. So you can see that at the moment, it is trying to power on, guys. Okay. Let's see if it's going to try to charge. Swipe to unlock. Okay, it says it's 3%. And it shows to be charging. You can see the little charge icon. See the little charge icon here. But it keeps going off. It keeps trying to charge. Here, let me turn this off first. Okay, there you go. You can see the charge icon right there. But jiggle it ever so slightly. See how loose it is, guys? It should not be that loose. Now, she was telling me that she has to kind of jiggle it to get it to start charging and can leave it all night. And it might be at 20% maybe, So let's go ahead and unplug it so we know that it's a damaged port. See, it starts trying to die immediately. All right, see, it's already down to, yep, it's trying to die already. All right, so let's just go ahead and turn it off. Turn it off and get it over with, because that's what you want, right? All right, so I had started to get it taken apart. Now let's see if we can get it off. Yeah, there we go. It's starting to try to work now. Yeah, they put it on with adhesive, which I'm gonna have to make sure that okay, let's put some more alcohol down in here. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing to come on up. Well, you can just hear that adhesive. You hear that adhesive, guys? It is really sticky. I mean, they really put it on here. Okay, there we go. This is sad how flimsy this thing is. See the adhesive tape there? Y'all remember back in the day when you needed to replace a battery, you literally just slid this off, took the battery out, put a new one in. Not like that anymore. But at least this is one of the easier phones to get into. because nowadays generally you got to take the whole, like take the screen apart and everything to get to it. Okay. Yeah, did a good job with the adhesive. Way to go, LG. This is where we need to get to, guys, right here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look under this. You'll see that it's just a regular Phillips. So I really like this screen, you know, but I tell you what, let us project it to a bigger screen for you guys. Let's do that right now. Let's project it to a bigger screen for y'all, so it'll be easier for you guys to see. Alrighty. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take this board out of this one. This is the new one, so we're going to take. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take. Let's get some light back on here. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this off. There should be 8 screws. We'll take this off, and then we will take the bad board out, and then we'll have a look at it on the digital microscope and show you how bad this thing is broke. I really like this screwdriver set that came with this kit. And honestly, guys, the whole kit, the board that we needed plus this little screwdriver, it's metal. I really like it. And honestly, the whole thing costs less than just buying this little charging port here and replacing it, which would have been a pain, but you know, it was just a lot cheaper just to buy the whole board, honestly. All right, let's take these screws out. There's going to be 8 screws. They're very, very tiny, guys. Let's get this little guy out. There we go. Oh, nice. The little speaker. Get your little speaker. We got one little screw right here. That is a little bitty screw. All right, let's use this and see if we can get that antenna off. There we go. A lot better. And then the tape. There we go. The cable. Okay, so we got the cables now, guys, and the antenna. Let's give you a look. See. Is that as high as it'll go? Yeah, that's as high as it'll go. All right, let's give you a view of what's going on on this microscope here. You can see here we undid this cable here, and you can see these little tiny antennas. They plug in right there. See, the antenna plugs in, and then they have them running through. You can see this right here. This right here, right there, that literally is a holder to hold the cable straight and in place. And so that one has it too, and you can get a good look. See right here, this little device right there, that is the vibrator. You can see that little guy right there. Okay, now let's get back to our device here, our phone here. So now we got the antennas. Let's just get them out the way a little bit. Just enough that we can get this board out. And we're going to kind of, we got to get this cable out the way. Be careful not to bend the cable. And that's all there is to it. The board just comes right out just like that. It looks like, oh boy, I can see why she's having problems. All right. Oh my, this board is damaged pretty good. I wonder if it was, okay, this board is, all right, let's have a look. I'm curious if this thing was it dropped? It looks like it may have been dropped when it was plugged in, guys. Or it just got trauma from being dropped, period. I mean, all right, let's zoom in on, all right, I know it's not very professional looking to, you know, show that it's a laptop and all that stuff, but come on, this is Teslatronixlab. We're not going to worry about how it looks, you know what I mean? We're just gonna, our goal is for educational purposes, so not really going to care if it's not professional looking, right? All right, so this is the bad board, and guys, have a look at this. This is, let's get back under, let's get this focused in. You can see that's pretty gnarly looking contacts there, isn't it? Okay. Take a look at this. This looks really, it looks kind of burnt, actually. Let's zoom in a little bit. It looks almost like it was burnt. It's not really that loose, honestly, guys. It's pretty stable, but it looks, let's see if we can get, oh yeah, let's get better focused. Yeah, looks kind of burnt, don't it? But okay, so for reference, let's look at the good one. Here's the good one. See there, guys? This is the good one. See how nice, pretty, and clean it looks? Okay. There's the bad one. So let's get this phone put back together. That's about all there is I can show you on this. So the digital microscope, I really like it. It has come in really handy. I really dig it, and I'm glad that I had a chance to get to use it, because I really like it. So you will be seeing it probably in future episodes as well, as we do more projects with it. So I'll get it powered down, done with it for the night, and let's get this thing put back together, shall we? And we just put it back together the way we took it apart. Just make sure that everything is lined up. Nice. Oh, you know what? We got to get this up first. Yeah, you got to make sure that no cables were harmed in the production of this video. But they do tend to want to get in the way, though. Okay. Let's get this little bitty guy back on where he belongs. That's what holds the daughter board on. See how easy that was? All because it's a separate board. Like, you can't beat that, guys. Cell phones, not like that nowadays. They're more complicated. You literally, most of the time, have to take the screen off and all of that to get to the power jack. All right, so let's get this cable put back on. You want to make sure that it goes nice, easy, and smooth. don't force it, because what you could do is damage and bend the pins, and then it's not going to be good, guys. Okay. Let's make sure that these guys are in the right spot. Okay, he goes over here. She's gonna go wrap around that, and then now these guys, you cannot put them on wrong, because literally they only go one direction. I mean, they only go they're different lengths, so the longest one is going to go the furthest away, obviously. Okay. And that's that. You can hear it audible click that it snapped into place. Put back on the screws. I know you guys don't want to watch me screw, so we'll just be right back. Should be enough adhesive to hold this back together, so yeah, there's enough adhesive on it. Put it back together. Put it back on the hot plate for a few seconds. Okay. Well, that got warm. All right, now and it's starting to charge, guys, and it's nice and snug and tight. And let me show you this. I'll try to keep it, well, let me see if I can. Yeah, I should be able to just, let me show you this. We can see 1.33 amps. 5.25 volts. So it's putting out a really good charge. And let's go back to the unit. Yeah, see, it's already jumped up another %. So it's getting it's putting out a really good charge. So this isn't going to give her a hard time as far as like being all night to charge anymore. So there you go. There you go, guys. Back up and running. It's already at 7%, and it's only been just a couple minutes. So look how tiny this board is. But yeah, it's crazy. So you'll see me do a couple of phone repair videos. This one will probably be published first. I've already got some other phone repair videos that I haven't uploaded yet. And the main reason that I'm doing this one first, or publishing it first, is literally because I want to show off my new digital microscope. Guys, that is going to be a lifesaver down the road. But it was a good excuse to break it out, set it up, and use it. really very happy with its performance. I do have a stereoscope, I do have an imager, I have all kinds of stuff, but I would have to say that this is my favorite, probably because it's compact and like I can take it anywhere literally if I have to, and I can use it in conjunction with the laptop and record any footage that I want. So I will have some other phone repair videos. I don't want this channel to focus on phone repairs. I don't want this channel to focus on any certain repair. Like I am working on some appliances. I do not like appliances repairs, you know, to do repairs on them, but we're going to be getting into some high-tech stuff very soon. So I hope that you stay tuned and keep watching. And as always remember that every successful repair requires a cup of coffee. See you next time on Teslatronixlab.